year versus last year kick as far as like products and things like that are concerned for makeup. And so this year, I don't know if this came out last year, but I got this in the early part of the year. So I'm going to compare for you the It Cosmetics. This is Naturally Beautiful, and this is the number one that they came out with. This is the first set, and this has Matte Luxe Transforming Eyeshadow Palette. You're naturally pretty, you are beautiful, you are one of a kind, you are it. Yes, we are, girlfriend. So this is what this looks like. And it did come with the brush. I didn't bring the brush in here, but this comes with the brush as well. You have a really nice size mirror here. And also here are the shadows. These are the shadows, and you have a transforming pearl at the bottom there. So this is what these shadows look like. They are very, very pretty shadows, highly pigmented, and I definitely I love this palette here. So this year we have the Naturally Pretty Celebration palette number 2, and of course this one, now this one is kind of like a suede kind of finish, okay, suede kind of finish to it, and it's in gold. This one here is in silver, and it has like all the not shimmer, but the, what do you call this, you know, y'all can see what I'm talking about. I can't think of it now, but this one says every season celebrates the natural beauty around us, including you. Celebrate your most beautiful you every day. Yes, I like these sayings, but yeah, so these shadows can be worn wet or dry, or as soft liners to transform, and I think that's what both of them say, okay? But let me show you these ones on the inside. So they both come with the little films there, and these are the ones in here. You get the big mirror, of course, and yeah, so these are these shadows. I definitely would say that there are no dupes in here. They're all different. However, and this, the Transforming Ombre Ribbon, so this is kind of like an ombre. When I first looked at it, I was like, what the heck is wrong with that? But let me get, where am I? But yeah, it kind of has like an ombre effect here, okay? So these It palettes are really nice. I will say they are highly pigmented. I really do like them a lot. There is a difference in them, and I'm going to show you. If you like matte shadows, then I definitely think that you would like both of these, but hopefully you can see them. But that's kind of what they look like there. If I'm comparing them, this is this year's, this is the last year one. So you kind of can see the colors there and see what they all look like. Yeah, the colors are different. They're similar, but they're different, okay? So yeah, I think that they're definitely worth it. These run like $39.50 or something like that. I definitely think that they're worth it. And this, they come with these brushes as well. These brushes are nice. I really like these brushes. So the brushes that come with these, this is this year's brush. So this year's brush is silver, and it does have, let's see, let me take it off. And it is a very fluffy, soft brush. And here's what this one looks like on the end. You have this year's. Yeah, and they come in these tubes. I just leave them in the tubes because I really like the fact they come in tubes. And it made like travel like really easy. And this is the one from last year's. So you have this fluffy brush here, very fluffy. And then you have this shadow like shader kind of, it's a little more stiff brush here on the end. But so I kind of want to give you some swatches of the the Naturally Pretty by It Cosmetics. And so what I did was gave you this year. I'm gonna stand up. The top row here is this year's. No, it's last year's. The top row is last year's, which came out of the palette here. So this palette here are the ones from this top row here, okay, that you kind of see. And you see those are pigmented. These swatches have no primer, nothing. They're just swatches with my fingers, that's it. So these are from this year. And if you turn it over, these pretty colors here are on the bottom row here. So starting from here, working my way down. Yeah, and then that ombre one is here. That's a really pretty color. You can kind of actually use that for a highlighter if you want it. But as you can see, these are they're very pigmented. And y'all, I didn't like work really hard. This was like a real one finger swatch, no primer, anything. So I really wanted to kind of give you a look at these, because these are some beautiful, beautiful colors. And if you are a matte girl, you really like matte colors, or sometimes when people start getting up in their age a little bit, they like matte colors better. And I just think that either one of these palettes, you couldn't go wrong. If you wanted to get both, yay. But do you need both? Not really. Not really. I mean, the colors are different, but at the same time, I kind of feel like I could almost get some of the same looks out of the same, you know, palettes or whatever, but out of either palette. But I just think that these are some beautiful colors.